Hey, 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 good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Take your pick. It depends where you are. This is Michael Brody right here with another Mind Sight Hypnosis talk show right here for you on Facebook Live and YouTube Live. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is absolutely fantastic to have you here on a Tuesday evening. Once again, watching the show. If you are watching it on Facebook Live, please tune in, say hello to me. If you're watching in on YouTube or Facebook Live, YouTube Live, give a call, say hello. It is wonderful to hear from you. Speaking of people in the house, we have Keith, the Smooth Healer. He is in the house and he has a grand, wow, just a lot of stuff to say. Grand vitality as you just automatically and naturally like, subscribe, share, and comment as you flood this creator with ever increasing love and support, more with every healing engagement. Yes and yes. So you have been an enigma to me, Keith. And let me tell you why. I would love to. I figured out where Jive Bunny is from. He's told me he's from UK. I'm guessing because he said it was always very late there. Where are you from, Keith? You talk so smooth. I'm very smooth. So tell me where you're from. I would appreciate it. So Keith is here. We also have Jive Bunny. He is in the house. Hello, Jive Bunny. Bunny is in the house. Hoppity hop hop, do the bunny hop. Just with Jive. Okay, there you go. And of course, we have Flea, my lovely sister. She is right here. And by the way, I just found out from Felicia and her videos that I'm just a baby. Just a baby. Don't ask me about that because people will sound weird about it, and so please don't. Keith, wait. Keith has said he's from the USA. What state are you from, Keith? I am from the state of confusion. I already know these things, but I don't know where you're from. We are from Michigan, Felicia and I, and but we are very, very glad that all of you are here in the house with, of course, 17,344 and 1/3 people crammed into the studios of the Waterford apartments. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. What do you say about that crowd? Thank you very much. Okay.
Brody is on a roll.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And of course, well, let's find out the official time from Mickey Mouse the Watch. Hold on. Let me see if I can hear it. Let me see if I can get it. There you go. It's 7:04. So according to Keith, he is from Arkansas, which is exactly where my brother is from. He is from Arkansas also. He says clown car model engaged. Okay, very impressive. I love it. And remember, Felicia, just a baby. I got to get that on. I got to get that on audio that I'm just a baby, or that people are just a baby. Anyways, what is going on right here at Mindsight Hypnosis? All right, so what's happening right here at Mindsight Hypnosis? Well, we have been quite busy. I happen to have gotten I believe my first 2 leads and my first 2 shows of the season, which will come up. My first 2 shows of the season are not necessarily my first 2 shows of the season. Actually, I usually get a lot of them in May. And just so happens I've gotten 2 of these shows are in May. which is a very, very good start. And always looking for leads and always looking for shows. So if anybody out there knows of a show that they would like a hypnotist to be at, I am your man. That is the place to be. Anyone? Let's see if I can read that. Any more you have to cold read me? Okay, Keith. All right. Yeah, $50 a word. I know. I understand. Very impressive. Okay. So what else is going on? Well, I'm also working on my mailings right now. I have 3 mailings that I do. That's right. Count them, 3 mailings. And what I do is what I just finished today is mailings to student leadership. That is all at all the high schools. So I'll be doing that, and I'll have mailings for colleges and mailings for high school all night parties and after prom parties, and also for seminars. So I got a lot of work ahead of me still. But it's just very early, very, very early, and teachers are starting to come back to school and reading their messages and getting their mails and stuff like that. So things are looking well. So what is going on with today's show? Oh, by the way, I must also say, first of all, happy birthday to my sister, not the one that's here in the channel. That comes next week. But happy birthday to my sister, my younger sister. She would have been 63. Yep, she would have been 63 today. And happy birthday to her. We love her. And what else is going on? Also, if you didn't get a chance, if you are not a performing hypnotist, you missed out on a very, very great International Stage Hypnosis Association Tuesday at noon meeting. It was Imagination Station. It was Imagination Station, and we talked about improvisation and how things work, and sometimes you can do this and then do that, and we talked about a whole bunch of different things that I think I am going to play around with this year. So I'm looking forward to doing that. So if you are a comedy hypnotist, or if you're just if you're a hypnotherapist and you want some ideas on how to use your approach to help your clients, this is absolutely a good idea to do it. Keith says, happy birthday. May it just automatically and naturally be more blessed and beautiful, more and with every healing. I can't read the last word. I'm sorry, I couldn't read it. My stage name is is Quiet Conjurer. Ooh, I don't know. I like Keith the Smooth Healer. It really works for you. I like it. So what else is so what is our topic for today's show? Well, I'm glad you asked. Thanks a lot, Jive. So thanks a lot for asking, Jive. So what is today's theme? We're going to be talking about communication, but not just about communicating what we want to portray to our volunteers or even the audience, which is the most important part, the pre-talk, which is incredibly important, which is, by the way, a topic that was discussed on Facebook, that the pre-talk should be very, very clear and precise, and to make it a successful show, you must be able to express how you are feeling and what you want in a volunteer, and in a very good volunteer. And that's how you get volunteers up and away. So, but it's not just communicating what you're talking about, but it's also what some things that you need to look for, some things that you need to watch very, very carefully. And if you can't watch it very, very carefully, well, then you're missing out on a lot of things. So my suggestion here, when I show you some of these video clips, is not just to listen to what I say, but also how I approach each individual volunteer and how I talk to them and express what I'm the reaction I'm looking for. So this first one is an adult show I did in Kalamazoo, and it's funny as hell. But sometimes you might have to listen very carefully, but watch the expressions of everybody. And here's the thing: when I might change my act, which no, it's not. I might. I usually change my act depending on how the reaction of the volunteers react. So I might go off script and do something else. And that happened at this show in Kalamazoo. Packed house. It was the first of two shows in Kalamazoo. So this is it right here. $1,000. Sims. All right, Sims ready. Okay, oh good. Okay. All right, hold on. Here we go. I almost forgot this. Oh, I'm so glad I remembered this. Okay, so you see that black box right there? See that black box right against the wall over there? See it? Oh, over, you see it? Yeah. No, on the wall. You see that? Okay, that's the camera. That's the camera you need to look at. You have 3 takes. Let me tell you how you win this 100,000. Yeah. So what you do is you look into the camera and you say, first thing you say is Flemmo tastes great, and you uncap this and drink some. Okay, got it? Yeah. All right. So I want you to hold it, and I want you to know, as every actor should, and especially winning $100,000, I want you to really focus on that square right there. So keep focusing on the square and keep looking at it. Okay. Get into character, dude. Get into character, because you have to win this $100,000. Every time you drink this, it's the worst tasting drink you've ever tasted in your entire life. All right, here we go. Ready? Are you ready? Here we go. All right. So you want to say Flemmo tastes great. Here we go.
Flemmo, it tastes great.
Ooh, I like that. And here comes that first. Whoa! Okay. Weird, but okay. Let's try it again. You need to focus a little bit more. Focus right on there. Okay, keep focusing. Now it's 10 times worse. Okay, here we go. Flemmo tastes great. Take 2. Okay, here we go.
Flemmo, it tastes great.
Ooh, dang, that's good. 10 times worse. 10 times. Oh, people in back. I am so sorry. There's electrical equipment in there. You okay? Okay, yeah, you're okay. It's good. Okay. You okay? You still have it in your mouth? Okay. All right. Listen carefully. What's your favorite alcoholic beverage? Anytime. Vodka.
Sapphire gin.
Sapphire gin. All right, here we go. Last time. Ready? Keep looking. This time, tastes just like your favorite alcoholic beverage. Times by 10. Here we go. Ready? You want to say?
Flemmo, it tastes great.
And every time you drink some, he gets a little bit more tips. How is it? Just gets a little bit more How is it?
It's great.
He's still going. Okay, tell you what, you sit down. You sit down, finish the rest of that. Not at all at the same time, because then we'd have a really big problem there. All right, you can put it underneath you, you'll be fine. All right, one more time. Go ahead. Okie dokie. I'm reading all the different things here. Felicia, yes, I do adult shows. Now, what I mean by adult shows, it just means adults are in the audience. I don't do adult or X-rated. Well, I'll do R-rated shows, but not X-rated shows. You won't see me ever do that. Mostly because insurance won't let me. It's way too more expensive. And Keith also goes, left my contact in your short, which I'm glad he said short and not shorts, because otherwise he shouldn't tell my wife that. She'd get jealous. All right. So if you notice correctly, and here's the interesting thing. I could have taken that a whole bunch of different ways. Back when smoking was allowed in buildings, I would do something very interesting, something like that. Let me explain what I'm talking about. The water spitting out, that's a negative hypnosis. That's a negative suggestion. The water, the alcoholic beverage tastes fantastic. Positive suggestion. If anything that you're a positive suggestion, you are drawn to more, you're invested in. So you use all your senses to experience it. Anything that is a negative hypnosis, you want to push away. You don't want it. You want to stay far from it. So, what I used to do is when people were, and by the way, therapists can use this too. And this is just from a bottle of water. So literally you could say this water tastes so good and everything, and see how it tastes like your favorite drink, or it could taste just like old rusty leaves and cigarette. That's exactly what cigarettes taste like. And if you want to get rid of that, it's like getting the negative out as far as you can and inserting the positive. So that Keith, I think you'd be fantastic at that. Using positive reinforcements and positive affirmations for that. So I think that's a very, very good idea. Here is another video that I want to show you. And in this video, it is a little bit harder to hear. It is a chain reaction, so you have a whole bunch of different things going on at the same time. And what happened was I noticed one of the suggestions got a little bit out of hand, and especially because we were up on a stage. And I didn't want it to get a little bit more crazy because I didn't know how these high school students were going to react. And so I had to really, really watch. When you're a hypnotist, especially on stage, you really have to watch your volunteers and how they're going to react and adjust to that. So here's what we're talking about right here. What was your name?
I don't remember.
I'm sorry?
I don't remember.
You don't remember? You don't remember your name? You do it when you first get in?
I don't know.
She doesn't know her name. Here, you sit down. When you know your name, just raise your hand, okay? Wow, that's just weird. Oh, you know your name. Great, stand up. What was your name?
I don't know.
No, then sit down. If you know your name, I just said sit down. When you know your name, just raise your hand. Go high. That's what I said, right? That is what I said, right? Excuse me, miss, you know your name. You sure? You positive? Good, stand up. What was your name? Then sit down then. Oh my God. Wait. You do know your name. What's your name? No. Okay, good. That was weird, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, you know your name, right? Yeah, stand up. Good. Yeah, nice to meet you. Your name is Gavin, right? Yeah, okay, good. Right, your name is? Yeah, that's okay. Sit down. That's okay. Hi, stand up. You know your name? What's your name? Chase, pleasure to meet you. Good to see you. Have a seat. Nice to see you. Are you guys ready for the, you guys ready? Well, by the way, my name's Michael Brody. Get off the chair. Goodness gracious. Guys. And all right, so you saw the guy in the middle. First of all, all right, let's talk about the guy in the middle. The guy in the middle, literally, when he first started the show, he was on the side. I noticed that he was very, very animated and very, very outgoing and creative. And I sent him right to the middle because that is a sign of a very good hypnotist. You put the person who is the most susceptible, the person who is the most outgoing, using their imagination, right smack in the middle, and it causes basically a domino effect, and people around him want to experience that feeling too. So when I said the word hypnosis, he jumped out of his chair, hit his butt, and said, "Who's your daddy?" Over and over and over again. Now, did I know he was going to do what he did? Absolutely not. But you ride that suggestion out, and you notice that even though people started yelling hypnosis or hypnotist or whatever they yelled, he didn't do it because he was focused just on my voice. So that is very important. Next, if you notice correctly, you saw the people who were getting the shoes. They were shoe thieves, and they had to hide the shoes underneath their chairs. But the thing is, it was getting very, very aggressive, very, very and climbing over each other. If I kept it going, it was going to get very, very nasty. So I decided to cut it a little bit short. I'm trying to see what everybody else is writing. Jive says, nobody wants to be sitting next to, what do you say? No one wants to be sitting next to oversized volunteers. Can you imagine her flopping? Yeah, I understand. It would set off now be nice. Okay, I'm not talking to you. Keith says, wife, no worries. I do remote healings. Thanks a lot, Keith. Nice to know. Forget about the short sections on your channel. Oh, got it. Okay. I appreciate that. All right. So, what else? So that is really important, that you got to keep the communication. You got to have that communication, and you have to be visually communicating with people at all times. So as you're doing these shows, if you are a stage hypnotist, video yourself, watch yourself, see how you can communicate even better. I always say communicate. And speaking of communication, it just so happens. Oh, someone wrote something. What did they write? Lighter than a feather. Induction, shall we? Yes, right. We can do lighter than a feather. speaking of communication, I, Michael Brody, am going to be the keynote speaker for, see if I can pull it up real quick, for, I can't find it. Oh, here it is. No, that's not it. This is it. There you go, for the Michigan International Hypnosis Conference coming up next month. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited! I get to be the closing keynote speaker. So if you know anything about theater, if you people know anything about theater, the most important thing is the beginning, because it sets the mood for the whole conference, and the end. It helps people remember everything that went on. So I'm very fortunate to say, and I'm very honored to say, that I'm the closing keynote speaker for the Michigan Hypnosis Conference. If you have not got your tickets yet for the Michigan International Hypnosis Conference, please get them. The conference is September 11th, 12th, and 13th, and it's in Detroit, and it's at the Greektown Casino. If you're interested in finding out about it, go to the Facebook site, or go to, or just look up Michigan International Hypnosis Conference. Also, in January, it's coming up, is the Performing Hypnosis Summit, and I'm looking forward to doing a class on that too. So please check those things out. That's in Las Vegas. That's going to be a lot of fun. I got, by the way, we have some comedy relief here. It just so happens we have the Queen, who is not the baby. She's not the baby, but she is the queen of dad jokes, ladies and gentlemen, all the way from parts unknown. It's Felicia, the dad joke teller. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's now time again for another version 5.7, 2.5 and 3/4. It is time for Dad Jokes with Felicia Palladino.
Brody is on a roll.
Yay, she is on a roll. Hey, Felicia, how you doing today?
Good. Hey, Michael, how you doing?
How you doing?
How you doing?
You're such a baby.
You're such a baby.
Such a baby.
What the hell?
What the hell? Okay, all right, that was loud. Okay, first of all, we can't keep doing this. But you know, I want you to know that I don't know if everybody told you, but I have been taking a poll of the 17,312 people who are crammed into the studios, and they tell me your jokes are like magic. There you go. So, can you please we'd like to hear some of your famous dad jokes.
Okay. Are you ready?
I am always ready. You know why?
Because you're ready.
Brody is on a roll.
Because Brody's on a roll. Okay.
Because you're on a roll.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. What kind of STDs do fish get?
I'm sorry, say it again?
What kind of STDs do fish get?
What kind of STDs do fish get?
They get chlamydia,
Ooh.
hepatitis, and hepatitis C, and mermaids. That's cute.
Adorable. Okay. Okay, can you top that one, please?
Yeah, I can top that one.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay. Let's see. What do we want? We want car noises. When do we want them?
Hey! Okay. A drum roll with the car noises. Very impressive. Okay. Go ahead.
Just found out there's an actual clinical name for what you call when you can't sleep at night and all you do is get up and eat. It's called insomnia.
Okay, that was very good. That was a good one to end. You have one more, or is that it?
Yeah, I have one more.
Okay, give me one more, because the first one was just a prep.
Yeah.
All right, let's hear another one.
Let's hear another one. Let's see. Oh, the 7 dwarfs were sitting in a hot tub when Doc started feeling sleepy. So Sleepy got out.
Oh gosh. Okay.
Brody is on a roll.
Felicia Palladino, you're on a roll.
Yeah.
All right, I think that's all we can handle for this time limit here. Want to thank you very much, Felicia, and could you say back to the studio?
Back to the studio.
Hi ho, hi ho!
Okay, we're back. Thank you, Felicia, for that entertaining little bit of information. Felicia has left the building. Wow, that was beautiful. That was very, very good. Okay. Hey, Jive, while that was going on, Jive asked me a very, very interesting question. And he was talking about they were talking about how much why do I mentioned putting people who are active volunteers in the middle of the row or middle of the section of the seating, and is that to encourage others? How much of it hypnosis is monkey see, monkey do? Well, it's very interesting you say that, because I want you to think about people laughing and people yawning. When people yawn, you notice that other people start yawning with them. If they're in a gigantic room, they start yawning too. Is it because they see that and they start and it's contagious? I don't know. Or if you look up, that old prank, if you look all the way up and you're in a room of people and you look up and all of a sudden everybody else starts looking up too. Or if everybody's in a room and everybody was taught to, when you hear a bell, they all stand up, and if they hear another bell, they all sit down. And then you introduce somebody new in there, and you do the bell thing, and after a while, they start standing up and sitting down. Is that monkey see or monkey do, or is it to feel comfortable or fitting in, or to enhance the feeling that they already have? So when I think of monkey see, monkey do, I think of people who are faking it and not really feeling what the feeling feels like. When Jive, I don't know if you've been hypnotized before, because it's very important to understand that if you are truly hypnotized, I mean truly, truly hypnotized, and trust me, hypnotists can tell when people are truly hypnotized. It is a very euphoric feeling. And this euphoric feeling, you can see it in your eyes. You can see it in your eyes, your pupils. They're bloodshot. They're watery. But you can also feel this very euphoric, feeling. And there's 3 chemicals are induced when that happens. It's endorphins and it's serotonin. These feelings feel like almost like a waking daydream. And is that monkey see, monkey do? No. Is that enhancing? Can it enhance you? Absolutely. Can you start to feel that feeling, or if the feeling is not there? If the feeling is not there and it's introduced, and all of a sudden you start thinking, no, that's usually something that's not working. But if something, and people can tell, again, you can see it in the way the pupils react to a suggestion. But so the person has to be under and by that time, people do go under. And again, you can see it in rapid eye movement. You can see it in the way they're relaxing, how they react to a suggestion, those kind of things. So monkey see, monkey do? No. Reacting or enhancing the emotion, the suggestion, yes. Hopefully that helped. Jive says, yes, there are plenty of physical and visual tells when people are properly in trance. My monkey see, monkey do comment was aimed at the hypnotist using one person to encounter the other who may well. Okay. I understand what you're saying. May not be. I caught you in the middle of a conversation. May not, who may well not be in a meaningful trance or any trance at all. Yes, I agree with that. But Jive, at that time, if you are a good hypnotist, if you are a good stage hypnotist, you should be able to see those people and weed them out. Are there people who keep them? Yeah. Are they good hypnotists to keep them? No. Will it break a show? No. But it's really, I think it's up to the hypnotist. I know, Jive, by the way, we've had this conversation before. This is before you and I discussed a whole bunch of different things. That's one of the reasons why I'm very, very grateful that you are conversing back and forth with me on this channel. And that is an incredibly important thing. If you're ever curious about, and Jive, I need to know, are you a hypnotherapist or a stage hypnotist? I'm very curious about that. Keith says, conversational hypnosis is very effective. Absolutely. And it is I love doing conversational hypnosis because A, I get to improv in that, and B, I love storytelling. So it is a very, very interesting thing how it just all of a sudden blends into one thing and another, and it gets even more and more emotional states controlled required. I agree with that too. All right. So what's going on for next week? Next week, we have my show in the afternoon, which is for Aisha members, which is Backstage with Brody at 12 noon Eastern Standard Time on YouTube. In other words, it's a private thing it's a private invitation for just Aisha members. So become an Aisha member. Also, please don't forget, as I forgot, there you go. Don't forget to subscribe and please subscribe and it's so slow. Subscribe to our channel. Thank you very much. Also, subscribe to our channel, like the video or like this, and tell your friends about this place. I will reach out if you desire my assistance. Keith, I am telling you now, you're in Arkansas. I would like to have you on as my guest for one of my shows. I'm telling you now, you and Jive, I would love to have both of you. It would be a freaking fantastic show. Absolutely freaking fantastic show. I dare you. I double dog dare you with a cherry on top, which is pretty sloppy, to tell you the truth. And you get to talk to Felicia. There you go. That might sell it. Anyways, we will be back next week on Tuesday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for another show of Mindsight Hypnosis talk show. I hope to see you all there. Please all take care of yourself for this next week, and we will see you later. And remember this, wherever you go, there you are. See you later, guys. Bye.